Seems to work. So I'm muting you all now. Yes, got it. And yes, we are live. So happy you are here all. Welcome wherever you are in the world. Mostly I can see come from the States. Sometimes we also have people from even New Zealand here. So I'm very happy to have you to our monthly Zoom Shui. The first Sunday in a month, we are concentrating on good energies. There are so many difficult energies around us all over the world. And so it's up to us to light up the good energies. Where there is light, there cannot be finsternis, right? So that's why we are the light and we have to bring the light to the people. So that's why we are here. We want to connect to the good energies and to activate them. That is my goal here. Okay, so let's start right away. Oh, for the people who are all new here, and we have a few new people here, I'm Anette Halfon, Master in Chinese Astrology and Feng Shui. And I live in Israel, and I'm coming to the States about 2-3 times a year. So whenever you need me, just let me know. We can do all the consultations also online. And yes, so let's start with today. Our goal for today is to understand the constellation of this month's energy, how they are and how they affect us, to discover to whom the energies are beneficial, and what to do in case they are a little bit less. Okay, to know who has a special blessing and who enjoys the peach blossom. That means opportunity to be more social and romantic also. To learn about the qualities of the energies at home and in the office for the entire year and especially in December. To know where the best energies are located in this month, okay, so that you know where to put the important stuff. To adjust the colors of your clothing to the energies, and then we will concentrate at the end for a special goal for December. Okay, so we have a lot to do. So let's start. Okay, we always have energies from heaven and from earth together. Okay, the energies from heaven are the cycle of the 5 elements, starting with the water. Water gives water to the wood. The wood is nutrition to the fire. The fire is burning down into ashes, earth. In the earth, we have metal created, and under the metal, we have the water streams. This is the cycle of life. And every moment, we have a constellation of these 5 elements, and they're influencing us. And we want to see how the constellation is in this month, especially the year, this month, and what does it mean for us and for our life. Okay. The energies from Earth are the 12 zodiac animals. That's why the Chinese, they took animals, they are on Earth. So they symbolize energies from Earth. But actually, each one of them belongs to one of the 5 elements, as you will see in a moment. Okay, we are entering the month of the rat. Now, the Chinese month does not start at the 1st, okay? Usually between the 3rd and the 8th. In this month, in December, it will start on the 7th. That means on Thursday, actually. But the energies, you can feel them a little bit earlier. So what we are doing today, you can do the corrections already now, okay? I just changed my bed today, the position already. So we are in the month of the rat. What comes into your mind when you think of a rat? You can answer me if you press the space button or you unmute yourself.
They're clever.
Yeah, clever.
Very clever. Yes, yes. What else?
They're good at finding things.
You, good, yes. Exactly. Imagine you have left a little cheese out somewhere. If you have a little mouse at home, she will find it for sure. Okay, that means this month we have focus. The red is working from the mind. Okay, not so much from the emotions or from the stomach. We are working from the mind. It's the red is the first in the zodiac cycle. That means super intelligent, very fast, very decisive. Okay, if the red wants the cheese, it will get to the cheese. Okay, so
What about
and
social? Very social?
they are, I wouldn't say so much social. It's rather they are very family minded. And this actually is very good because, you know, I'm in Israel here and we have the hostage situation. So this will be the focus in this month. Okay, the red, but it will work. It will get to the goal, but with the mind, with planning, with calculating, not with emotions. Okay, so let's see the whole constellation, how it is. We are still in the year of the water rabbit. Okay, so we have one water, here the water, and the rabbit belongs to the wood element. So we have one water, one wood. Now, let's see. In December, we have the wood red. So we have two wood, and the red belongs to water. So we have two water, two wood. That means our wood is in a good position, right? Our wood gets enough water. That means our tree can grow. That means action. Yes, it's a month full of actions. And water gives the inner power to do so. Okay, that's the water. Gives the power for the wood to grow. And the wood is the power to do. So that's very good. But now look at the other elements. Wow, wow, wow. We have 0 fire, 0 earth, 0 metal. That means all of these fields, they are under pressure. And if something is element is under pressure, that means it's exploding. It is not in a good shape. Fire, what is fire in our world?
Destructive.
The fire itself, yes.
Energy.
Energy, yes. Also gas.
Heart.
The heart in the health system, yes. This is also the cycle of the health. Actually, I just now was on after an hour ago, I had the same meeting in Hebrew, and one lady, she wanted to talk to me afterwards. Her husband, he is just in hospital with a bad heart failure, and his chart doesn't look promising. And it's definitely, he has pressure on the heart already. And in this situation, it's not so good. Heart, definitely another fire. Look in Japan, there just last week, a volcano erupted. I heard also in Italy, they are smoking. Okay, in Israel, we have shootings. Okay, nothing new there. And so this is still going on. A lot of emotions. Okay, even that my red tries to keep a cool mind. Earth. What is Earth for us?
Stability.
Food.
Yes,
Food.
stability and food. And you wouldn't believe just this morning. This morning, there was a shooting from Hezbollah from the north, from Lebanon, on a chicken farm. And all the chicken and all the eggs, everything was destroyed. It's a direct attack on our stability, on our homes, on our food supply. Okay, and it's not only in Israel, this is worldwide. So keep your mind open, especially most of you are in the States. So watch what you are eating. Okay, read the labels. Oh, by the way, I just heard from a friend, there is a new app. I didn't download it yet. Yuke, Y-U-K-E. You can put it on any label and it tells you what is inside. I think that's a good thing to have. Okay, so we have to watch our stability. Okay, and what is metal in our world?
Weapons.
Yes,
Money.
yes.
Law enforcement.
Okay, perfect. Yes, everything that has to do with law and order, money, also spirituality. Okay, we are actually in a religious war. When you see what's going on all over, we are in a religious war. Also, all the woke and all of this is religion. Okay, so definitely attack on all of these things. Now, let's see. Let's get a little bit more personal. Okay, it's going to be a good month for everyone who is born in the year of the ox, the dragon, and the monkey. Now, the years that I wrote here for all the new ones, they start from the 4th of February. If I take the 1937, 4th of February until 3rd of February, 38. Okay, so anyone who is born in January, he belongs to the year before. Okay, this is very important. Okay, let me know if you have a question here. So if I say here the year of the dragon, 1940, it's from February 40 until February 41. Okay, so for all of them, what's a good month? A good month is an easy one without too many obstacles. Okay, it's not a direct blessing, but it's easygoing, and that's good. In our times, that's a good thing to have. Now, look at the cycle. The zodiac cycle is a very, very smart thing. I mean, we know that the animals are only symbols for the 5 elements, okay? But the system here is very smart. They are relations of the animals here. Now look at the rat. Who is the exact opponent?
The horse.
Exactly, okay. So the horse in this month is under attack. Okay, and now there is one other animal that the rat has a conflict with, and this is the rabbit. Okay, so these two here are the years, again, from February to February each year. Okay, so the horse, that's the direct opposition, okay, because they are totally different characters. The rat is totally calculated, and the horse is totally emotional, okay, and these two, they are clashing. This is water and fire. So, and the rabbit, it's simply the rabbit in the rat year. We are now in the rabbit year, okay, in the rat months. So they don't understand each other. There is a conflict of misunderstanding. Okay, so what can these poor things do, the horses and the rabbits? Take it easy, not to exaggerate in anything. Be more cautious. Watch health. To drive carefully. Really simple to drive carefully. And especially for the rabbits, to make sure you understand the other one and try to also to understand that the other one, make sure that you are understood and the other one understands you also. Okay, so that's the main issue of the rabbits. And this is double because we are also in the rabbit year. Okay. And the peach blossom, social and romantic. Okay, even in war times, we need to get out a little bit. We have to go on with our lives. It doesn't have to be the most romantic outing. It's simply to meet people, to get your mind a little bit off the news and the horror stories that we are confronted with daily. Okay, so it can be romantic and can be this beautiful dinner, but in Israel here, it's especially for simply to go out to feel a little bit of normal life. We need this. We are social beings and we need the contact. That's why also, I mean, I love the Zoom Shui. I have the opportunity to meet you wherever you are. It's a great tool, but it's nothing again to meet somebody in person, to talk to someone or to hug somebody. Okay, so whenever I have the chance, I love to meet you in person. Okay, so let's see who is social this month. The pig, rabbit, and the goat. Here are the years. Okay, so all of them, everybody who is born in these years has the opportunity and the urge to go out, to be more social, to meet friends, to go for dinner, to go to the theater or whatever. Okay, we need this. We are human beings. We need this social contact. We cannot only be in front of the screen. But that's not all. Also, everybody who's born with the number 2 in his year, like 42, 52, 62, yes, you're going to have a social month. That's great. Okay, now let's come to the blessings. Okay, a special blessing means help and protection out of the blue. Out of the blue. If I know there is a year or a month of a blessing, we can actually, even in war times, we can see that somebody comes home, is protected during shootings. Miracles happen. Okay, now everybody who has a 5 or a 9 in his year has this blessing this month, starting from Thursday on. And it's not only the 1935, but also to February, the 3rd of February, 36. Okay, it's also including the January with the 6 and the January with the 0 at the end. Okay, if you have questions, you always can ask me. But I think it's clear. Okay. Any questions until here? Okay. Lovely. Let's go to the feng shui. Feng shui is the art of placement. Okay, at home, everywhere where I put something, it has a meaning. Now, our houses, doesn't matter if it's a private house or an apartment building. Our house has an entrance. Normally, the entrance is also the face, the facing. And yoo-hoo, we still have people coming in. That's so wonderful. And this is recorded. So we are going to, I will send you the recording if you are in my new WhatsApp group. I put a WhatsApp group, especially without comments, that only, you can make a smiley if you want, that's all. That I sent you the link to come in here and the recording afterwards, okay? Okay, so our house has a facing. When I go out of the house, this is the direction I want to consider. Now, everyone has a smartphone nowadays. On this phone, you have a compass. Okay, it's if you have an iPhone, it's built in. But Android, sometimes some they have it, some they don't. You simply download any app that says compass. look that it's free. Then you're making the 8 movement like this. Then you wait a little bit, and then you should get the direction. So if I'm going out of the house and I'm going towards northeast, in this year until February, there were some legal issues. Now we are at the end of the year, so it's not relevant anymore. But still, we have to be a little bit careful until the whole thing is over. Legal issues, they mean anything from City Hall, from bills, from puncture in the car, whatever. Okay, these are legal issues. IRS, for example. Okay, I don't know if you heard the story already, but that was so funny. I did one beautiful home, and the entrance was to the legal problems of the year. So I told the lady the cure is lucky bamboo in a vase in glass and water. So I told her because it was a beautiful entrance, so I cannot put a little lucky bamboo there. So I told her get some 2 big vases and a big lucky bamboo on both sides for this to counteract this problem. And at night, her husband came home and he said, "What do you need now? Vases? Don't you have enough stuff here?" And she said, "But the lady was here. She said there are legal issues for this year." He said, "What a nonsense." The next day, he came to his office and the IRS people were waiting for him there. So he came home and he said, "Do everything. What else did she say?" Okay, so this was the Northeast this year. If you're looking worldwide, Northeast, who is making the legal problems everywhere? Iran, Russia, Iran. Yes, they are located in the Northeast. Okay, the East had problems with health, and the Northwest was really not good. Northwest is Canada. It's the north of United States. Yeah, and what's going on there? It's really not good. Okay, now let's go to our apartment and see how this played out for the whole year. So most of you, probably you did the correction already. So when I'm standing, doesn't matter where in the apartment, northwest is northwest. Okay, and there in the northwest, in each room, I'm going here with the cursor, in each room, I want to keep it quiet. What is quiet? Nothing that moves. Where I have bad energy, I don't want to activate it. Because when I activate something, I can activate good or bad. Okay, it's activating. So where I have bad energy, I want to keep it quiet. Okay, so the northwest, we keep it quiet. That means no stecker there, no, don't use the outlet, don't put the speaker there, don't be there if possible. And the cure is to put there a glass with 6 pennies, 1 dime, salt, some water, and you put it in the corner there. It will by now be crusty and look funny. Maybe there are some flies in it. At least mine has some. You don't touch it, you don't clean it. It stays there until February the 4th, and then we throw it away. Okay. The Northeast this year was in the Northeast were the legal issues, let's say like this. So here it's a child's room. That means the child that is in this room in the Northeast probably was very rebellious this year. Okay, out of the blue, suddenly he becomes chutzpahir. He becomes rebellious. So the cure is to put a glass with a lucky bamboo in the corner and keep it quiet, or simply glass with salt if you don't want to put there something with water. And the East had health issues. So this is the entrance to the apartment. That means they had a cold year all year round from one to the other, because you can really, really feel this. Okay, you see the number in the middle here. We always have one energy that goes into the middle because we have 8 directions and we have 9 energies. So 1 always goes in the middle, and that gives the note of the year, the subject of the year. Number 4 means betrayal. Okay, this year everybody on high level is betraying. And number 4 also means young kids. And look at the kidnapped. They kidnapped babies. They kidnapped babies. They still have a 10-month-old baby in captivity. And they say they don't know where it is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's see how the whole thing is this month. So this was for the whole year. You did these corrections here. The correction for the East is the coin string. Okay, let's see how it's this month. So this month in the middle, we have the number 7. Number 7 means soldier. Okay, number 7 also means young women. And if you heard the news about what happened in Nava Festival, it was definitely about young women. Okay, we see the East has double bad. Okay, the red color, the red cycle is for the whole year. The black ones are for the months. So in the East, we have not good energies this month. That means China making problems when we go worldwide. East Coast, more problems. If you are in the States. In Israel, I would say it's Jordan and the Palestinian territories between Jordan and us. Let's see what's happening there. Okay, health issues will be in the south. In Israel, south is Eilat. And they said already, because now they evacuated all the people from the outside of the border of Gaza and also from the north. So they are all, a lot of them, they are in Eilat, in the south of Israel. And they need also health services. And there are more than double people living now in the city than inhabitants. So they have a crisis there. So this will be a more subject. Okay, and the southwest, we have betrayal. Betrayal. What can we do against betrayal? We put a plant, simply a plant. So in here, I would put a plant in the corner here. My house in Israel has the face to the southwest, but I have a lot of plants outside, so I hope this is doing the trick. Okay, so let's see where we have good energies, because this we want to activate. Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, in December, where to put the Christmas tree or where to put the Hanukkah? Either to the north, the west, or the southeast. So please check with your compass. Where is the west, north, or southeast? There you put your lights and your Christmas tree or your Hanukkah. Okay, so in here we can put the Hanukkah here in the kitchen in the corner, or we can put the Christmas tree here in the middle of the west wall. That would be, in every house you have to find what is possible in your house. Okay, this is only an example. So note, southeast, west, north, these are the points where you put the important stuff. Okay, where you put your even divorce papers. Okay, I had so many women and men already getting through a divorce, and actually a few of them, they said it was easier than to paint one wall in red or whatever asked for. So, but what I did, I told them every month where to put the papers. Okay. Okay, so best directions for your bed. Okay, where you sleep with your head. We want to sleep on good energies. Okay, where the headboard is, this is the direction that is counting. So luckily our bed is on wheels, and I just turned it to the southeast today already. Okay, so southeast is great, southwest is good, west and north. These are the good directions for your bed. If you can move it, if you cannot move it, try at least to sleep offside. Or even sometimes when I'm in a hotel room or something, I sleep with the head where the feet should be on the opposite.
I think you froze.
Good direction. And when we sit working, we want to have our back to good energies. What? My internet is not stable? I hope.
You
we are
came
still-
back just as you were talking about the tail end of the office just now. So if you could repeat that, that would be great.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So I'm glad that you're still all here and it didn't crash completely. Okay, so when we sit working, we always want to have good energies in our back, and we want to sit in a favorable personal direction. Okay, if you don't know or don't remember your good directions that you should be facing when you sit, please write to me in the WhatsApp or in the email, and I will send you your personal directions. All I need is your date of birth. Okay, if I have you on file, then it's not a problem at all. Okay, so where are good directions in our back? Should be southeast, southwest, west, and north, and sit facing just the opposite. Okay, so we are sitting. So if I'm an Eastern person, I would sit to the east or to the south. If I'm a Western person, it would be better to sit facing the northeast or the northwest. This is personal. But first of all, to have good energies in your back, that's the most important thing. Okay. Okay, what colors to wear? Greens, light blue, turquoise, reds, earth colors. They are the perfect balance for the energies for this month. Okay, so if you're going somewhere, you have to dress up, or even at home, these are the colors. So good for our soldiers. The green color is good. Okay, let's move on. Okay, most of you know already my calendar, and we always have new people here. So this is my genius invention. I'm very proud of it because it's such an amazing tool. It has 2 levels. One level is the energies of, I took the year, the month, and the day, and I created a color. If you see the color green, like today, it's a good day. Green is busy, is good. Yellow is very good. Okay, so if you want to make a party, you want to have friends, you want to organize a wedding or whatever, an event, these are the best days. Okay? If it's a purple day, like yesterday, too much fire, too much emotions, people are crying. It's, okay, how can you balance a day like this? How can you balance fire?
Drink a lot.
Yes, exactly. Water, water, water. So drink a lot of water. If you live near the sea, go to the sea. Put your feet in the water. If not, take a bath. Okay, we can. That's why we do this. We want to be able to see things ahead and to balance when we see a problem to avoid it. Okay, so the brown days. On Wednesday is a brown day. On brown days, our stomach is super sensitive. So we should eat a light diet. Even on brown days, I can feel it on myself. I mean, I'm still German. On brown days, I need a beer. It's so funny, and the beer is not the best thing. I know afterwards I regret it, but you have the craving for the carbohydrates, for beer, for heavy stuff. But actually you should make a diet. And also earth is very heavy. So on brown days, things fall. Naturally, they fall out of your hands. Okay, so it's not a day to climb up on a ladder and to clean the windows on the second floor and things like this. Okay, you have to be careful with the gravity on these days. The light blue here is a day that is good for mental activities, for planning, but it's not so practical. Okay, we're a little bit sitting on the desk and don't want to get up. What else do we have? The red days. Okay, on the red days, the energies are clashing. And when the energy is clashing, that means there are worldwide more problems, accidents, shootings, attacks. It does not mean that it's a bad day for you personally, okay? I must address this because some people, they see red and they become a little bit hysterical. No, I'm flying very often on red days. That means the flight will be super full, a little bit delay, problem with the baggage. But I know that for me personally, I'm looking here at the energies. It's a good day, okay? Okay, just when I came back last week, it was a red day, actually, but I knew it was a rooster day. It was fully booked, but I knew the rooster is good for me. Okay, so I even got a place with more leg room for me. So we have to see how it is personally for you. So if it is your chart, I can tell you if the rooster is for you a blessing or good or no. Okay, so if it's not good and red, that's a day you should stay at home. But so on days like this, they are red. First of all, we don't do the most important things. We drive more carefully, okay, and we take more time in consideration because unexpected incidents can happen on the way. So if you're interested in calendar, just let me know. The new one for next year is out already. Okay, if you need to contact me, here, my website, you have there also all my services, everything. Annette.fengshui@gmail.com is my email, one of them. And WhatsApp is the best way. So Israel is 972, then 5566-85890. There you can reach me all the time. Okay, and if I don't answer, please remind me. Sometimes I might skip. Okay, so let's see what we did. We learned about the constellation of this month, what will be. Okay, we discovered for whom the energies are beneficial and what to do when they are not so. We know who has a special blessing and who has a peach blossom, okay, who has a romantic and social month. We learned about the quality of the energies at home and in the office, and especially for this month. We know where the best energies this month are, okay? You remember what was it? The north, the west.
In the southeast.
And the southeast, exactly. So that's for this month. And do you have questions for now?
Where to put the Zohar, the best location?
Okay, the Zohar actually in the east.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Yes, the east in this month. Okay, now we want to make a small meditation. I would like you to concentrate on also for peace in the world, on the people they are kidnapped. Let our families unite under the light of Hanukkah or Christmas. Let the young boys, the soldiers, let them come back home. And let's start new energies, good energies. Okay, and I'm very positive that next year something good is going to happen and starting. So, but I just want to make you curious, because next year we are starting a new 20-year cycle. Okay, not only a new year or 20 new year cycle, and it's very powerful. And I hope you all join us for first of all, the Zoom class will be in January for the new year. And then when I'm in Los Angeles and Florida, not know where else, we will do the class for the new year. And I know that people, they registered already for Florida. So it's always, if you're in Israel at this time, the end of January, I'm always inviting people home to my home, and we are having the class at home, and it's always very, very nice to meet people, and it's very fun and heartwarming. Okay, now let's concentrate on the things that we want to happen in this world, and also one little thing for ourselves, for our heart. Okay. Can feel your smile. I don't see you, but I can feel your smile. And thank you so much. Thank you for being part of the light, part of the good energies that we need so much. And I wish you, us all, that we only get good news, and that we have the power and the strength to go through this time, and that we will enjoy endless blessings and miracles. Happy holidays. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anette. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach. Thank you.
Tag Sameach, Annette.
Bye. Thank
everyone.
you.